Welcome, race fans. Tonight, IWCR continues their trail to the final race of the season next week. This being the next to the last race right here tonight at Kentucky. Next week, they go on to Darlington for the season finale. And man, that's going to be a wicked track. You guys are going to have to tune in for that for sure. They're out here on the Kentucky ice skating rink, I call it. They got to turn 125 laps here tonight. I do have Scott in the booth with me. I'm not sure if he's here or not.
Yep, I'm here.
Cool. Well, I wanted to make sure you had your equipment working there. I know you were having trouble with it beforehand, but good deal. Scott, do you have time? You could want to run down through the points for us real quick?
All right, coming into tonight, that lead got chopped down a little bit for Jesse Schwartz last week with Bentley Glazer picking up the win last week. Bentley's 25 points back, and as Rudy was talking about, we're going into Darlington next week with double points on the line. So if Bentley can chop into that lead a little more, it's very, very possible that Bentley could steal this championship still away from Jesse Schwartz, who's worked extremely hard to be in that number one position.
Very true.
Third place tonight in the points is Galen Gidman. Galen missed last week's race, so it cost him a big hit in the points. Joshua Schwartz is fourth in the points. Colton Davis fifth. Jeff Hollingsworth sixth. Ross Cato is seventh. Logan Powers with his second place finish last week, a career best here in IWCR. He moved up 2 spots to eighth. Chris Pence up a spot to ninth, and Randall Drake dropped a spot to round out the top 10 here in the 10th season of IWCR on Friday nights.
Man, and I'll tell you, under the lights here, Kentucky, it's too bad that this track is as slick as it is, because this track is amazing, Scott. Everybody loves to run here, and I don't know whether it's just because it is a little slick. Maybe it makes it, more of a driver's track or what. But boy, I think we're in for a good show here tonight. We may see a couple of extra cautions, but I still think we're going to have a good show.
I personally like racing here. I know sometimes it can be a little slick, but it's one of more of my favorite tracks on this place. As you remember, we did the Terry Broyles Memorial Classic here, and I brought that one home that night, man. I just like racing around this place. It's got a nice feel to it.
Yeah, it's a altogether different mile and a half track than a lot of the other mile and a half tracks. It's got that slick concrete feel. Pit road entrance and exit, very tricky to get on and off of pit road. So, we're going to be watching to see if how these guys manage that tonight, because it's going to be kind of cool to see what they can do. And everybody chasing Jesse Schwartz, and of course he was at the top of the leaderboard, but as you can see, Adam Benefiel has taken over that lead here in practice, and man, not by just a little bit, but 53 1,000ths of a second, which is quite a bit out here because the field is very tight.
Yeah, we only got about 20 of them. Michael Gonzalez disconnected. I haven't seen him come back in yet, but we got 20 hot rods here for sure. So not a big field. I have a lot of cautions. So these guys are definitely going to have to get a good qualifying spot.
Yes, sir. Well, good to see everybody in chat there. Robert, good to see you back, brother. Man, back in here from, gosh, I can't remember. Where the heck did you say you were from, Robert? Australia or I can't remember where the heck you said you were from. But it was really cool to see people tuning in from all over the world here. We get a lot of people from all over the world tuning in here on MaxSpeedTV. So thank you all for that. Thanks to iRacing for allowing us to broadcast up to the iRacing Live portal. And a special thank you to Jack Davidson for all the behind-the-scenes work he does to make that happen, to get these leagues out there for y'all to tune in and enjoy. Make sure you do have something to drink and a snack or whatever you need here to get you through, because it's going to be a long race, 125 laps.
Yeah, it's definitely not a short race by any means, especially at this place, as you were talking about. Cautions can start to add up if the track is slick out there. And I've seen some guys having some issues here in practice. I saw about 4 guys have an issue all at once there just a minute ago. So no telling what kind of race we're in store for. I see a couple other guys spinning right now. So we might have some cautions tonight, buddy. Well, I'm hoping I can make the whole race with you, man. I fell out of last night's race about lap 15 because my internet went out.
I hope you can there, brother. Man, I hope.
Well, if it goes out, I won't be back, because every time it goes out, it's out for hours. So.
Oh, brother. All right. Well, we're less than 2 minutes away from qualifying here, folks. And make sure you do hit that like button. And if it's your first time here on MaxSpeedTV, please do hit that subscribe button. We appreciate that very much. And root your favorite driver on. Pick your favorite driver. We got a lot to choose from out here. Jake Champion, Jesse Schwartz, Chris Pence, Jeff Porter, Roger Wagner, a lot of guys. Thomas Brandner, one of the only setting a record last season with a three-peat championship. 3 seasons in a row he won the championship, but he's not going to be able to make it this season here. He is in the running there, but not enough points, not enough races left for him to pick up all them points. So it's going to come down to a pretty good finish, though, Scott, with double points on the line next week at Darlington. Wow, it's going to be crazy.
I'll tell you what Thomas Brandner did do. He went out there and took the fastest time in practice, and he's now sitting up there at the top of the pole. He's bound to determine to win one of these things. Last week we saw him leading the majority of the laps, having a great run at Bristol, and then unfortunately to a slower car, beat up the front of the car, and because they didn't get another caution after they had a bunch of them, the car blew up on him.
Yeah.
Had they kept getting cautions, he would have probably made it to the end, but they got a long green flag run after that, and it blew up.
That's right. That's right. Yeah, Robert is from South Korea, Scott. Tuning in.
Wow.
From, yeah, he's been tuning in here quite regularly. So, very cool.
Wow.
Yeah, South Korea.
I don't know what to say about that. It's the other side of the world, man.
I know it.
Well, thanks for tuning in, brother. We appreciate it.
Yes, sir. iRacing fan.
Well, that's going to do it for practice, brother. It's time to go to qualify.
All right, we're going to step away real quick here, play our national anthem, folks. We'll be right back.
We take you down onto the track for our opening ceremonies.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise. Please remove your hats.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous flight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Okay, we are back. Yes, and a shout out to Terry. I'm not sure from New England there or England, wherever he's from. Thank you, Terry, for we got a lot of our faithful viewers here on MaxSpeedTV, and we appreciate that. Hopefully, you do stick around for each and every broadcast. So, qualifying underway here. Brander taking the top spot at the moment. That could change.
Yeah, we've only got 4 that have taken time at this time, so still about 16 guys that have yet recorded time, and there are a lot of guys out on track right now. But Rudy, I'm seeing a lot of guys having issues right now, either spinning out, getting in the wall. So some of these guys may not get a time down for that reason.
Yeah, that's highly possible.
Hollingsworth, you get any X's out there?
Ooh, wow.
You get any X's there during qualifying, your lap will not count.
Wow, Randall Drake had second there for a minute. Wow, what a time for Randall.
Yeah, still sitting third. That's a pretty good job there by Drake. How about that? We're not used to seeing him up there in the top.
No, sir. Let's see if he can back that up maybe with a better time. Nope. Unable to do it on the second lap.
Still good for third.
Yes, sir. Hanging in there. Yeah, your internet's kind of wigging a little bit there, Scott.
Yeah, it's probably going to. Can't promise anything.
Nope, man. I know, buddy. I understand. It happens.
It's got something to do with. Yeah, it's got something. No, it's just got something to do with all the construction that's going on right now. They're completely adding 2 more lanes out here, out in front of my apartment. And they're working at night, so.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Oh, I just seen Daniel Smallwood pop in there.
Yeah, he's a late arriver.
Yeah, I don't know if he's planning on racing tonight or not. I hope that doesn't mess up.
Imagine he would be.
I hope that don't mess up my IRTVO, because sometimes when a driver enters late, it messes up my IRTVO. I may have to reset it.
Michael Libby just disconnected. Wonder if he'll be coming back in. He has not taken a time in qualifying. He was 10th fastest in practice. See if Libby comes back in or not. Smallwood has connected, so I imagine Smallwood will be racing tonight. And yeah, it will mess with your IRTVO.
Yeah,
as it usually does.
Yeah, I talked to Michael Libby. I think he was going to try to race tonight. He just got his internet back. I don't know the story behind that, but he just got his internet back and plans on coming back and racing tonight. So I don't know, maybe he changed his mind. I don't know. Maybe he went out there and took a lap and said, no, not for me.
No, he's back. Adam Benefield was just trying to qualify. He wound up spinning out. So guys are having some issues right now.
Yep.
Hollingsworth back out there.
Well, these are open setups, folks. In this league, they do run open setups, not fixed. So it's setups that they have worked together as teams. And we got APC, we got RPM, we got Go Fast Turn Left, we have Stupid Fast Racing, we got Checkers and Wreckers, we got all kinds of teams in here. Coil Bound Motorsports. So we got lots of teams that do work together on their setup. So, and whoever's got the best one is going to be out there winning tonight. I see Jesse still has not taken the time yet, Scott. Wow.
No. Not yet. It could be I haven't seen him out there yet, but that could be another deal where he's out there, maybe had an issue or two. Maybe he just wants to start in the back. Who knows?
Yeah.
I wouldn't think he'd want to start back in the middle of the pack, but I imagine we'll probably see him pop up there for the end of qualifying here. We still got 4 minutes to go.
Yeah, he wants to get that pole because that gives him that point. There he is. He just popped into second.
Yeah, but, I didn't imagine he'd want to sit back there. There's Benefield, too.
He wants that pole so he can get that extra bonus point for taking the pole, you know.
Yeah, well, Benefield's got a 691 up there, so good luck with that. He just took the pole.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if Schwartz can come back with a better lap than that. I don't know. He just completed his first lap. Let's see what he does on the second one.
Got about 7 or 8 of them that have yet to record a time yet, so time's running out. Coming to 3 minutes left qualifying. The next to the last race of the season for IWCR here in their 10th season. It's been a good one. Jesse Schwartz has been a man to beat this year. Bentley Glazer trying to make a late run, comes in 25 points back tonight. We got the championship race looming next week in Darlington with double points on the line.
Yeah, you don't want to miss that. That's going to be insane. What a track to choose for the last race of the season. Randall kind of gave me a little bit of an insight on that. I don't know if I should say it or not, but he was thinking that it was going to be another championship for Thomas Brander, so he kind of wanted to make it hard on him. That's what he told me, and I was like, okay, well, that would have, you know. But as it's turned out now, Brander's had a pretty rough season this season, man. And of course, you know, he got married halfway through the season, and you know, well, you don't know, Scott, you've never been married, but that does kind of change everything.
Oh, yeah, I imagine it would. I think it's got a little bit to do with him winning 3 straight championships too, and just getting comfortable, maybe not putting in as much time on the setups, because I have heard him say that he just hasn't had as much time to work on his stuff as he usually does.
Right.
And you could tell with the setups too, because the speed's just not there. But I'll tell you what, man, last week it looked like he was going to get that first win of the year. And as I was talking about a little bit earlier in practice, he had that unfortunate incident where he come up on a slower car and ran into the back of him and pretty much beat up the whole front of the car. And, they had a bunch of cautions up until that point, and had they kept getting them, he would have probably won that race because the car would have kept cooling down. But unfortunately, they got a long green flag run and blew up on him.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
I think tonight he's going to have something to prove tonight. He's got speed, and, he's definitely going to show something before this race is over. As we know, he gets stronger as the race goes on most of the time.
That is a fact. Yep. Yeah, it'd be nice to see Brander in victory lane one more time. At least, before the season comes to a close, it'd be nice to see him go out with a bang there. And Smallwood just turned a time, but he is 13th on the
13th.
board. Wow, not very good. Way off of the pace back there.
We got 1 minute left in qualifying here. Got some guys out on track trying to get a time in.
Yeah, thank you guys. Appreciate that very much. Terry, you guys have all become pretty much regulars in chat, and it's just good to see some of the regular people out there. I used to have quite a few people that come in that were regulars, and I gave them a shout out every time, and they just, I don't know, I guess they found other places to go and watch races, or I don't know, maybe they got bored with watching races, I don't know, but they've moved on, and now we got a whole new clientele in chat, so it's good to see that.
Well, it's always good to have the fans tuning in to enjoy the racing here tonight. Hopefully me and Rudy won't show, and you guys will enjoy the race.
We got some admins in there, so admins are kind of watching chat there for me. Michael Lawler, appreciate that. Josh Medlock usually in there, which he may be along here a little bit later or something, I'm not sure. Dave Force, but I haven't seen Dave in quite some time. Qualifying is over. Let's get them on the grid here, folks, and get them run down through, let you know where everybody is starting.
Yeah, I haven't seen Dave in forever. He run one race with us, and then I noticed he took himself out of the league, and I ain't seen him since.
Yep. Adam Benefield grabbing the pole here with a 29.692. Congratulations to him for grabbing the pole. Jeff Hollingsworth will start on the outside of the front row in second place. Jesse Schwartz coming in third. That's our points leader. Bentley Glazer second in points, starting in the fourth position. Joshua Schwartz, Jesse's older brother, will be starting in fifth. Randall Drake, sixth. Man, what a qualifying time for Randall, huh? Mason White hasn't been around a lot this season, but back at it here. He comes in seventh. Colton Davis in eighth place. Thomas Brander starting ninth. Roger Wagner, that rounds out the top 10. Scott?
Brian Elm will start 11th. Jeffrey Porter starts back there in 12th. Michael Leiby 13th. Daniel Smallwood 14th. Logan Powers finished second last week. Starts 15th this week. He's the last of the guys to take a time. Robbie Vrabel, the first of the non-qualifiers, starts 16th. Chris Pence 17th. Justin Warner 18th. Michael Gonzalez is not in the room. Jake Champion will start 20th. Bernard Person 21st. And Evan Schroeder rides shotgun and start 22nd on this field tonight, Rudy.
Awesome. Very good, buddy.
Time to go racing at Kentucky.
Yes, it is.
The Bluegrass State. Kentucky Derby will be coming up soon, beginning of May.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, boy, that's right around the corner.
Not too far off.
Whoa.
Yes, sir.
Oh, man.
Something else happens in May, too, I'm looking forward to. At the end of May.
What's that, badminton championship or?
The Indianapolis 500, my man, the 101st runner.
I know, I was just picking on you, buddy. I knew what it was. Badminton championship. Curling.
Hockey don't end till June.
The first curling championship. All right, here we go, folks. Let's give you a little bit of sound here. Gosh, we got no sound going on. What the heck? All right.
Get us going, Rudy.
I'll do it. Adam Benefield, ready to get the green flag here. Teammate Jeff Hollingsworth starting on the outside of the front row.
Tighten up them racing. It's going to be a little slick out here tonight, I think.
Yes, sir.
Might have a little wildness.
Okay, pace car heads in. And there's the green. We're off and going.
Green, green, green.
Good jump there by Adam Benefield. Jumps right out ahead of Hollingsworth. Once this all gets caught up, Jesse Schwartz immediately goes right into third place.
Oh, and Randall Drake dropping back immediately here. Already lost a spot or two. Looks like it might be by design, though. Just gonna let those guys go. Branner and Colton Davis get by.
Yeah, he might be just kind of letting them tires come in a little bit. You know, this is only the first lap, and you know how them tires can be on for the first maybe 4 or 5 laps on these cars. They can be a little slick. Don't take that chance and don't push the car beyond what you think you can handle. And Randall Drake almost got hit from behind by Roger Wagner right there.
Look at all this traffic. Everybody's single file for the first 8, 9 cars, and then everybody behind them. Wide. Look at this back here. Ooh.
Yeah.
Smallwood and Porter.
Ooh.
Ooh. 34 having some issues there going in the
Oh,
corner.
there
Got a
goes
little
the
loose. We're wrecked.
Yep, Logan
Caution is
Powers.
out.
Logan Powers going around. It looked like he got tagged from behind, but let's go check it out here, folks.
Wow, boy, that was some craziness for those first couple laps, man.
Ooh.
The back of the pack, it packed all the way back. It was just wildness. Yeah, it's a little too crazy there. It's slick out there. These guys just got to be a little calmer and build up some heat in them tires, get a little pace going.
Okay, here's
I know they're trying to get everything they can, but they're just kind of take it easy.
Here's where Daniel Smallwood went by. Okay, he come right up in front of Justin Warner right there, kind of cut the nose of Warner's car off and got extremely loose right in front of Justin. And Justin, I mean, it wasn't Justin's fault. He had nowhere to go. And boy, I think he kind of ghosted through him, but it was enough that it put Logan Powers into the wall pretty hard.
Yeah, that's going to probably do it in his night. That's the break, man. He finished second last week.
I know it.
We talked to him, and it was almost like he won the race. He was so stoked about it. Now to be the first caution this week, man, that's a tough break.
Well, he is on pit road. Let me see. He'll be our first interview. How's that? Logan Powers, you got a copy?
Go for it.
Yeah, I got you ready.
Logan, tough break, man. After finishing second last week, man, tough break for you. It looked like the car just got extremely loose there. You kind of come up in front of Justin Warner, and he just had absolutely nowhere to go. It happened so quick. Will you be able to get the car back out there, you think?
I don't know. We got 7 minutes. It's quite disappointing. I'm about to go a lap down right here, but I don't know. We missed it this week, and the car was really not good, and I knew it wasn't going to be too good. I was hoping, I could ride around, and I don't know what happened. The car just snapped loose for no reason coming out of 4 there. We're getting past 3 wide left and right, so I don't know. We're going to ride around a little bit. I'm not sure. We seem to be down on power, which sucks. I mean, I haven't even ran this track ever at a race. I bought it this week, and it's just a rough start, which sucks, but well, that's kind of my fault.
I have a nickname for this track. I call it the Kentucky Ice Skating Rink because it is pretty slick out there. But it's that concrete surface, brother. And if you're not familiar with it, it can be a fun track to race, but it can be tough too. So, but for now, you're still on the lead lap, brother. I mean, I don't know. That's I guess see what you got after it's all said and done.
Oh yeah, we'll ride around. We never quit out of the race. I'm expecting more wrecks, so if we can hang around on the lead lap, I'm sure we'll pick up a few.
There you go. All right, well, good luck, Logan.
All right, see you guys.
Yep. Very good. Well, we got a brand new leader up front. Thomas Brander taking the lead. We got a lot of guys that stayed out. Well, only 2 guys, excuse me. Him and Roger Wagner stayed
those
out.
2. T-Brand's probably banking on there being another caution, have a couple laps, and everybody else just come back and get tires. So he will have made all that track position. Not a bad gamble.
Yeah, I was actually kind of surprised that they came to pit road that quick, but this is the kind of track that
tires.
Yeah, you've got. Whenever there's a chance to come to pit road, you've got to come to pit road and change tires. I didn't see anybody trying any 2 tire changes out there either. It's 4 or none, you know.
Yep. Well, that's why I said Brander's expecting another quick caution.
Yep.
If those guys came down so quickly, if he gets the quick caution, it'll be worth it. But if he doesn't, it's a long green flag run. Yeah, he's going to get freight trained here. He's going to lose a bunch of spots before it's all said and done.
What do you want to get him going?
Wagner. Sure.
Okay. I know your mic's kind of wigging a little bit now and then, but you're okay.
Yeah, it's just have to tough through it.
Yep.
I got internet. That's the important thing, man. So.
Hey, we've worked through worse things than this, Scott. Managed.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Well, here we go. Pace car is about to pull off, and we're going to go racing again here at Kentucky. Pace car is off. Those first 2 guys are on older tires here. They got to be careful not to spin them. And Pete Brand's off and going. Wagner got a pretty decent start, but look at the fresh tires on that bottom line. Whoa! I don't know what's going on here. He's pulling off.
Adam Benefield, what?
Oh, we're wrecking. We're wrecking. Roger's in the wall. Oh, we got another one in the wall behind him. No caution, though. There it is. And there's the Brander. There's the caution that Brander wanted.
Yep, I'm trying to follow to see.
Oh, and now the 71's almost losing it, trying to get it woed down on the pace lap here.
Well, let's go back and see if we can figure out what happened, man.
71's racing down pit road. He just got a penalty. I think the 71's gonna get out of the race here, Rudy, because he just flew down pit road. He was the one that was losing it there on the pace lap.
Oh yeah, Roger Wagner got Roger got up into the wall. They're continuing on here, but woo, man. Oh yeah, he just lost it right there. Wow, way up too high, up into them marbles, I think is what happened. He got way up into them marbles. So
and yeah, Colton Davis just took it behind the wall. I don't know what was going on with Adam Benefield there, diving to the apron, and Colton Davis just dove to pit road there. I don't know what's going on. Almost lost it there on the pace lap.
All right, well, it's like you said, this is just what Brander needed. He's staying out. Looks like he's going to stay out again. He's not
staying out.
Yeah, he's playing.
Look at all the other guys coming to pit road.
Jesse Schwartz moves up to second. Well, I'll tell you what. Somebody we haven't talked to in a while. Let's get Randall Drake up here. You want to talk to him?
Last week, but all right, why not?
Go ahead.
Randall, this is Scott Brinson. You got a copy, buddy?
Hey there, Scotty.
Hey, man, I saw you had a pretty good time there in qualifying. Congratulations on that. How's the track feeling out there, man? It looks like an ice skating rink.
That's exactly how it feels.
Yeah, do you think we're going to continuously see these cautions like this? Because we just had a couple guys there. Benefield just dove it to the bottom for no reason, and then Colton Davis almost lost it, and he took it to pit road and took it behind the wall. So,
well, Benefield said his shifter broke. That's why he went down low. He mentioned it over the air there.
Okay.
And then I'm not sure what happened with the other guys. So, luckily I was down low. I'm usually the one that's getting collected in that junk. So I'm happy that for a change I was down low for, which for me is usually the other way around. So I'll take it.
Well, you found some speed out there tonight, man. How's that car feeling?
Still pretty loose, but at this point, I'm just trying to survive. Hopefully, if I survive, I'll be hopefully near there at the end. I don't know. We'll see.
All right, brother. Well, what's the plan here, man? You just going to try to keep this thing going straight and just worry about that and really not worry about battling position? Or are you going to try to get up here and mix it up with these boys?
Well, here's the thing with this track. This track eats tires, so if I kind of just take it easy and let these guys battle, maybe I'll be there and be able to pass them on if there's a long run. So that's the hope anyway. There's some speed in the car. It's just a question of, this track is not one of my better ones. So.
Well, you had a great qualifying time, man. Let's see if you can't come home with a top 5 finish tonight.
I'd like that. That'd be nice.
All right, brother. Well, good luck out there and go get them.
Appreciate it, bud. Thanks.
All right. Very good. Very good. Yeah, Mason White, Colton Davis have taken it behind the wall.
Now we know Benefield's probably done, too, with a broken shifter.
Well, he's still in it, though. I've got him back in 16th position. Maybe he's got it semi-fixed.
Yeah, there he is.
Boy, he's got an awful lot of damage on the front of that car.
Yep. Roger back there too. Back there with
Yeah.
Chris Pence.
Well, we'll see what they can do here. Evan Schroeder still sitting on pit road.
Yeah, we're only 10 laps into this thing, and already a bunch of guys out of this race.
Yep, and 2 cautions. Holy smoke.
Yep.
I
We're
guess
probably going to have 6 or 7 before it's over.
that tells you what just how difficult this track can be, man. I'll tell you. It's just... All right, well, here we go. Pace car's about to head in. There it goes. Brandner. And there he goes. Only one that has not pitted yet.
Green.
He must know something we don't. Can't do that too many times, though, because them tires are going to start cycling, Scott. And we know what that does to them.
True.
After a while, they get really bad.
Look at the big run Jesse's getting here, too, from the difference in the tires. Everybody's on different... the entire field is on a different tire strategy right now.
Jesse took a look to the inside of Brandner, but Brandner got a good run off of turn 4 right there. Going to hold Jesse off. Jesse wants to get up there and lead a lap. I know he wants to get a bonus point under his belt. Anything he can do to stay ahead of Bentley Glazer. Looking back here, Bentley Glazer now is in 9th place.
My internet's flashing.
He started 4th, but he's up to 9th, or back to 9th, I should say right now, but that's due to pit stops. And that's Bentley Glazer. He'll stay back here and ride along, and then coming down to the end of it, he'll be up there in front.
We're wrecking.
Uh-oh. Who was wrecking? Who was wrecking?
I don't know. I'm about to drop out, so I may be gone here in just a minute. I'm really getting tired of the internet here. It's really starting to, excuse my language, but piss me off. I pay quality dollar for this, and it seems like every time I get in one of these races now, either I'm racing and blinking like a Christmas bulb, or I'm almost falling out. But we had a wreck back there.
Okay, well, I'm kind of picking up the... Okay, Jesse Schwartz got up into the wall. I seen that. But I didn't see where anybody else was wrecking here. I'm trying to get maybe a better view on it here to...
Now Brandner's coming to pit road, and he's bringing the entire field with him. There's nobody staying out. Everybody's coming. It was in the back. It was a 2-car wreck.
Okay. Okay, there's Jeff Hollingsworth, I see. He was down. Okay, so it may have been something with Jeff Hollingsworth. But... All right, so that's going to give the lead up to Chris Pence. Chris is the only one staying out.
Just staying out for a bonus point, I'm sure. I'm sure he'll come down next time, give that lead up. But yeah, craziness, man. I don't know if we're going to get too many long green flag runs here tonight.
Hey, Nathan.
Might as well just interview everybody in the league tonight.
How you doing, Nathan?
Who's next?
Mackenzie? Well, all these guys. Well, how about we talk to... well, let's try to maybe get a word in with Jeff Hollingsworth here. Well, wait a minute. I'll tell you what. Tell you what. Somebody.
Yeah, bring up Hollingsworth.
Okay. Jeff Hollingsworth, you got a copy?
Yeah, man.
Hey, what's going on out there, brother? A lot of slickness on the track, or what's going on?
I'm fine. Hit Wagner. He didn't pit that last on the first restart, and he slowed down way quick. And I tried to get on the binders and hit him, and everybody plowed into me. And then this last one, I don't know. Everybody stopped in front of me.
Wow. Well, how much damage you got?
It's over a minute, and it's bad.
Oh man. Well, Roger almost hit you again right there in the back, coming off pit road. But
yeah.
Okay, well, has it slowed the car down much, or don't you know yet?
I don't know. I got to go back in, finish fixing it here, but seems like it's okay. Hopefully it doesn't blow up.
Yeah, we don't want to see that.
It's just bad, man. It's just bad. I hate that this started out. I apologize to Roger. I PM'd him because, I don't want to hit nobody, but...
Right.
I mean, I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah, it all happened so quick there. I'll wait till you make you get into your pit stall here.
I wasn't expecting him to slow down that much into that turn. That's just not normal. But anyway, it was my bad. I was in back of him, and I said it.
Yep.
My fault. But
Well, you had
it
nowhere
don't
to
help,
go.
and then I'm in the back. I don't know what happened in front of me, and then Bernard, I guess, jammed on the brake and doored me and caused some more damage. But it looks like I got 7 seconds left. The hood's going down, so hopefully we'll be all right. And just publicly apologizing to Roger here. That was totally me. I was behind him, so I should have hit the brakes harder. But I would have got killed either way because Mason was right up on my butt there. So
all right. Well, good luck out there.
Anyway,
good luck, Jeff.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir. Well, Brander still holds on to the lead, Scott, and he has been to pit road to get them new tires. So, Robbie Vrabel, second place. Look at Daniel Smallwood, third. I don't know.
I was just about to say, look who snuck up in the third there.
I don't know if Mr. and Mrs. Smallwood are tuning in or not, but if they are, hello, Mr. and Mrs. Smallwood. Appreciate you stopping by. I know they usually tune in and watch Daniel race every time he races. So only 2 drivers out of the race, Colton Davis and Mason White.
That's surprising with all the carnage that we've had to start this race.
Evan Schroeder has been on pit road, and he is 6 laps down. Re-enters the race now, back out on the track. And we're ready to go green. Get them going, Scott.
Let's hope we can stay green for a little while. This is starting to get contagious this here. This is not norm for these boys. I mean, these boys usually run long green flag runs, but
it's
pretty slow there tonight. So, yeah, these guys got a lot to deal with. So let's hope we can get a long green flag run here. Something tells me we're going to be facing a lot tonight, though. Hopefully we don't hit that treacherous double-digit number. Pace car is off. And we're racing again. Green flag's out. Brander's on that loud. Gets a good run there. Smallwood's trying to get under full, but I don't know if he's going to be able to do that. I think Vrabel's going to get the run out of the corner here. Yep, here comes Robbie at the high side, and he's going to pull right by Daniel Smallwood.
Yep.
Smallwood's just going to have to tuck into third.
Yeah, if Robbie wouldn't have got such a huge run on that outside, Daniel might have had something there, because when you got the fresh tires, he's struggling right now. He's going backwards.
Yeah, he is. Just lost 5 spots.
Yep. Oh, more than that.
Just like
Probably
that.
About 6.
In one corner.
Yep.
Wow.
He went from 3rd to 9th, just like that.
That thing wouldn't turn.
Michael Libby, good to see Michael back out there on the track, man. This is great. Just got his internet back this week, I guess. So good to see him back out there on the track. Good to see the Wrangler car on the track again. Justin Warner, 11th. Roger Wagner coming back up through the field now. And he's going to pass Justin Warner. Retake 11th.
And Michael can.
Go ahead.
Rudy, how about that? I didn't see him come back in, but Michael Gonzalez is out on track. So my bad for saying that Michael Gonzalez wasn't racing earlier. He is out in 7th position. So that was my bad.
Battle with Brian Helm.
I never saw him reconnect, and I saw he had disconnected at one point. So that's me. Sorry about that.
Oh,
and Helm has a moment.
Yes, he did.
Ooh, and Jesse had one back there right behind him and almost got into the guy that's right behind him. So.
Well, back up front, Robbie Vrabel taking the lead from Thomas Brander. Part of the
Justin Warner
APC team.
That's Justin Warner back there behind Jesse Schwartz right now, and Jesse's currently buried in this field right now. And Bentley's up in the top 5, so
yeah.
Points, could take a hit here tonight if he's not careful.
Well, he did get into the wall there before that caution, so, he's probably kind of taking it easy right now, and I don't blame him. I mean, they got a lot of race to go here. There's no sense in being up there and trying to be so aggressive and make put yourself in a bad position and maybe get more damage on the car where you can't be competitive, So, a good race here going on up front right now.
Got a new leader.
Yes, sir.
Ooh, we got one spinning too, right there at the entry of pit road, but he got it under control. Good save.
Must have been Chris Pence.
It's a yellow car.
Chris Pence.
I think it was Pence. Well, no, Pitts is driving a black car. At least for me, anyway. My trading paints is all jacked up, too. It won't refresh for me. I still see Roger Wagner in that holiday car.
Oh, my. Yeah, that's, yeah, he's got Trojan on his car.
I may have to uninstall trading paints and reinstall it, these things to update.
Yeah, that's might be something to do. But yeah, he's got Trojan on the car. It might have been Brian Helm that we seen, because Brian, his car's yellow, and I seen it, but it was so far away I couldn't even make out the color. So, but he's back in 9th place. Roger Wagner back into 10th now.
It was Michael Liby. I found out who it was.
Oh,
Michael
okay.
Liby.
Okay. Yep. There you go. Yeah, he started 13th and just getting back into racing again here now. So he's, you know, what a racetrack to come back to racing in here at Kentucky. Holy smokes, you know.
And Logan Powers going another lap down. Boy, he's got to be frustrated.
Yeah, I'm sure he is. I mean, the car doesn't look that bad, but, you know, with the back missing like that, it's probably not very aerodynamic right at the moment.
No, it's slow, too. He's just out there just riding. He's just getting past right now.
Yep. Jake
He's
Champion.
out of the competition.
Jake Champion in 4th. Bentley Glazer right behind him in 5th place. Bentley trying to get as many points on Jesse Schwartz as he can possibly get. And he right now is 6 positions ahead of Jesse Schwartz. So that's 6 points he can chop off of the point lead.
It seems like everybody's starting to settle down a little bit right now.
Make that 7, because he just picked off 4th place from Jake Champion. Adam Benefield went out there and led the first 3 laps of the race, finds himself in 3rd. Brander's led the most laps right now with 14, but he got passed by Robbie Vrabel. And Robbie is just steadily pulling away. Not a whole lot, but just a little bit. Maybe like a 10th every lap or 2 is about all he's really gaining on Brander. So Brander's on the move here. He's trying to, I think what he's trying to do is he's trying to go out here in a blaze of glory for the season and see what he can do, and see if he can pull out one more win before the season's over.
Oh, he hasn't won one yet this season, so he definitely wants to get one in.
Yep. His first win of the season. So I'm not going to count him out till we get down to the last lap. You know, you never want to. It's not over till it's over, as they always say. Not over till the fat lady sings.
He's the all-time wins leader here in IWCR, and his next win would be his 20th career. So, yeah, he's definitely looking to get that 20th victory here in IWCR. Story right now is Jesse Schwartz riding back here in the middle pack of this field with Bentley Glazer up in the front. Next week we got double points, so anything that Bentley can chop off helps. And right now he's chopping off a good little number.
Yeah, because, you know, if I was Jesse, I wouldn't want to go into Darlington. Of course, he's looking forward to Darlington. I talked to him, and he's really pumped up about Darlington. So maybe he runs well there or what, but he likes that track. But now I haven't talked to Bentley Glazer to find out how he feels about it, you know, going into next week. But we'll see how them guys, how they do next week, and see if with that double points, boy, it can change on the very last lap of the race. Things can change.
Yes, sir. And anything can happen at Darlington, so these boys can be looking forward to it, but once they get there, they may be regretting what they wish for.
All right, back in the pack.
It's not going to be an easy place to have a championship race for you, that's for sure.
Yeah, you got that right. Randall Drake, 14th. Bernard Person. We haven't talked about Bernard yet tonight. Here he is in 15th. Just ahead of Michael Liby. Chris Pent, 17th. Jeffrey Porter, last one on the lead lap. He's got some pretty heavy damage on that car. He was involved in a couple of them altercations there. Logan Powers, 19th, a couple laps down. And run out the field right now, Evan Schroeder is 7 laps down, running in 20th. 20 cars left in the race. And Robbie Vrabel continuing to lead.
Yeah, T-Brand's right there with him, though. And
Yep.
Benefield for having a broken shifter or whatever he went through with the shifter issues, he's right there. So he's not exactly pulling away.
Right.
And T-Brand might be saving his stuff. You never know. They just be letting Robbie get out there and burn up his stuff, lead all these laps, and then go driving by him here in a few minutes. So, but yeah, right now, man, Robbie's sitting up here in the booth with us last week talking about how much fun it looked. Now he's out there having some fun.
That's right.
Leading here.
Well, I don't think we're going to see Brander just drive by Robbie Vrabel because we know how Robbie is.
Yeah, but if you burn up your tires,
Yeah.
man, people drive right on by you.
Yeah.
So
But
just a matter of how long can you conserve your equipment.
Yeah, I don't think Robbie's out there burning up his tires right now. I think he's just driving his own race right now. He's got a clean racetrack ahead of him, nobody to really battle with. He's well, he does have a lap car of Jeff Porter that he'll be passing up here in just a minute.
Yeah, I don't think Porter will give him too much of a problem. But we haven't seen the last of the cautions here tonight either. So,
No.
you know, I'm sure we'll see another caution here soon, maybe when we start green flag stops. It's not sure how big the window is going to be, but I imagine it wouldn't be any more than 30, 35 laps.
Vrabel coming up on him. Let's see how he negotiates this.
Yeah, one coming to pit road now.
Yeah, Evan Schroeder. And there we go. Jeff Porter just let him go by. No sense in battling it up with him.
Oh, he's trying.
Porter goes a lap down. Brander now 1.1 seconds behind Robbie Vrabel, our leader. And Robbie right now has taken over the points for the most laps led so far in the race. He's got 17 laps led. Brander's got 14. Taking a look at it here, we've had 3 cautions already, Scott. Hard to believe these guys have had 3 cautions, ain't it?
I'm kind of surprised we didn't get another one with the way the race started out with all of them right the way we had them.
Yeah.
I was expecting to get a bunch more, but now it's kind of settled down. Now everybody's kind of got a feel for it, so it's good to see. Now Vrabel's starting to pull away, so I think you're right. Maybe T-Bram burning up his tires trying to keep up with Vrabel because he's starting to fade back a little bit now.
Well, Bentley Glazer has kind of backed it down just a little bit now. He's riding here in 5th place. I think the guys are starting to feel that comfort feeling right now with the tires. You know, the track hasn't gotten completely rubbered up. It's got some rubber on it, but not a lot right now. But I think they're starting to feel that comfort zone just a little bit here. Daniel Smallwood, quite the following behind him.
I was going to say, I don't think Daniel Smallwood's feeling it because he's got a whole lot of company in his rear view mirror. I think he's about the only one with all this company out there. And I don't know how much he's digging it because he's getting a lot of shit right now, and it looks like he's about to get passed.
Yes, he is.
And you got Jesse Schwartz battling right behind him with the 75 of Michael Gonzalez. He's trying to make a pass. So we got a lot of action going on here. Whoa, about had some action there between those Smallwood and the 34. They got Porter. They're coming up on Porter. He's just going to get out of the way. He's going to get down on the apron. So I don't want nothing to do with that.
Nope.
You can see that brewing in the rear view.
There want to be no rolling roadblock out there. And Brian Helm does get around Daniel Smallwood, and so does Jesse Schwartz. Boy, Smallwood had another moment there where he got extremely loose coming out of turn 4.
Yeah, he's battling on that car right now.
Roger Wagner gets by.
Benefield's out of the race, Rudy. I guess he's had enough of that shifter. He's done.
Oh, and he left. I was going to drag him up here and talk to him. Aw.
Yeah. Equipment malfunction tonight for Adam Benefield, and he's out of the race. He's running 3rd, so I guess he just had enough.
He might maybe go restart his computer, come back. I don't know.
I doubt it. He doesn't show up very often, so I doubt we'll see him come back.
Michael Gonzalez going around Daniel Smallwood now. Those two are on the same team there. They're on Checkers or Records. So I'm sure they're probably running similar setups, probably just a little tweak. And I know Daniel's running for pro. I don't know how much success he's had. I need to probably get into it and follow him a little bit more and find out just how the success he's been making in his road to pro. I don't know. Hollingsworth back into 11th. So what damage he's got fixed on that car, as long as it doesn't blow up on him, he's working his way back to the front, Scott.
Yeah, he's trying to. He's just hoping that thing holds out. We saw that happen to T-Brand last week leading the race. Eventually it just got to him and blew it up.
Yes, it did. That was a total shame right there. Well, Jesse Schwartz has picked off a lot of positions. He's got it back into 6th now. About to pick off another one here, getting by Jake Champion. So that'll put him right behind Bentley Glazer. Well, not right behind him, but one position behind him in 5th place. Bentley's just ahead of him in 4th, but he is 4.2 seconds ahead of him. So Jesse's got his work cut out for him now.
That's starting to turn into a pretty good race.
Yeah, not bad. The green flag run, that, and I think that's what a lot of it, you got to get some age on them tires, Scott. You know that. I mean, you got to get a little bit of heat build up in them, and you get a lot better grip. Oh, Bentley Glazer coming to pit road.
It might be time for a green flag pit stop. He's got another one behind him coming to pit road, so I think we're going to see green flag pit stop starting. Ooh, trying to get it woed down. Might got a speeding penalty there.
Yeah, I think that's Jake Champion. Yeah, he's coming into pit road too. Those two, both part of the APC team, so they have their own kind of little things that they do. Here comes Robbie Vrabel in now, giving up the lead. Oh, boy,
Justin
he almost
Warner's
locked her down too. Well, they gave the lead up to Joshua Schwartz, and he'll collect the bonus point.
No penalty for Jake Champion. Bentley Glazer's down on the way as well.
Very good. Joshua Schwartz with a 5.3 second lead over his younger brother, Jesse, our points leader.
Justin Warner coming off pit road. T-Brand's on pit road. Looks like Hollingsworth's coming into his stall as well. Vrabel's coming off road. T-Brand's down on the way, so seeing a lot of green flag pit stops, guys getting in and out successfully here. A couple guys having trouble getting in, but no penalties as of yet that I've seen.
Hollingsworth down and away. He's not going to get the rest of that damage fixed. Doesn't want to waste that time. He's got to stay.
Gonzalez coming out there with him.
He's got to stay in the grasp of that getting back on the lead lap here. Brian Helm takes over the lead.
Both the Suarez brothers are on pit road.
Suarez. Where'd you get Suarez out of Schwartz?
You don't remember that from last week?
Yes, I do. Well, did you see Suarez made it in for the Clash tomorrow night?
No, I didn't. Did it?
Yeah,
Good deal.
yeah, he made it in.
He's a pretty decent driver.
Oh, yeah.
He's not too shabby.
Oh, Roger Wagner in second right now. I think he's kind of banking on Brian Helm, which is right ahead of him. Brian, he may be just a little faster than Brian, or he's thinking maybe Brian's going to pit and Roger might try to stay out there and grab a bonus point. Roger takes it to the bottom, and he's going to complete the pass on Brian Helm. So Roger taking over the lead for the first time today. And back when he was caught up in that carnage earlier in the race, we didn't think that we'd ever see him back up toward the front like he is right now. And boy, dominating fashion. Great job. He gets a bonus point. And you were right saying, Scott, that all of them are on different pit sequences out here.
Oh, yeah.
Every one of them, man. I don't think there's maybe on a couple of cars that may be on the same pit sequence, but
And I was right. It was about 35 laps, 30 to 35 laps where they came to pit road. I didn't think it would be any longer than that. With as many problems as we've seen in practice and qualifying and early on in the race, I didn't think the tires would hold up for no 40, 50 laps.
No.
Oh, Roger Wagner in the 64 here having a moment, but man, that worked out. Woo! Jeff Porter took it behind the wall. He's done too.
Aww. Well, these guys, as soon as they leave the room, man, they're out of team speak and gone. They don't even want to talk.
Got to get a beat on that traffic rear heading to Starlington. That championship race is looming.
Yep.
It's Friday night. You know, traffic will be heavy.
That's why the fields have dwindled down so much, because they're, you know how it goes, Scott. It's just, there's no sense. A lot of guys they just don't feel like that they're, they don't want to get out here and maybe take a chance on wrecking the points leader out or something like that. But they don't understand, you can play both sides of the coin on that. It's very important to them, point-wise, for them to be in the race, and because it can change the outcome of the race.
Yes, sir. And I was just looking to see where our points leader was, and he's currently running in 9th place. Bentley Glazer just up the road. He's running in 6th place, so that's only 3 points. So that would only knock it down to 22 with double points looming. But I know Bentley's wanting to cut into that just a little more. So this thing's far from over. We are approaching halfway, but we still got a lot of racing left to do. So anything could happen. And we have seen it happen, haven't we, recently in a championship race?
Yes.
So anything can happen, trust me.
Well, here goes Jesse's going to pass up the leader here to get his lap back. And he will be the last car on the lead lap, and he's not far behind Jake Champion. He's only about a second behind Jake right now to get into 8th place. But they're still waiting on Roger Wagner and Brian Helm to come to pit road. And when they do, that's going to put the lead back up to Robbie Vrabel. And boy, what was that? Thomas Brander okay, he passed Chris Pence. Okay.
Yeah, Roger definitely playing a different strategy. He's just staying out, hoping that a caution comes out and this all works out in his favor. Plus leading some laps at the same time, having a little camera from up front.
I'll tell you, I've seen him do that in the Truck Series race here at Dover one time. He had the race won.
He's coming.
Here he's coming in, yep. Had the race won and was taken out by a lap car.
Imagine that.
Had it won. Had it won. He had the whole field a lap down by playing the fuel strategy game.
Ask Nicholas Shelton how that feels. He knows all about it.
Yep. And Brian Helm retakes the lead here. That'll put Robbie Vrabel in 2nd, Brander 3rd, Bentley Glazer 4th, and Chris Pence. What happened to Jesse Schwartz?
Not sure what happened.
Okay,
Just why he's out there.
Okay, there he is. Okay. All right. I lost him there for a minute. I was like, whoa, what happened to him? That's our points leader.
Well, Glazer's worked his way up to 5th now, so that's one more spot.
Jesse with a little blinking going on there.
Yeah, he's actually up to 4th now, so Bentley's up to 4th and Jesse back at 9, so that would be about 5 points there. Well, Jesse's now moved up.
Yeah, 4 points.
Bentley
So, hey, that just keeps chopping into that lead.
That's it, man. You got to cut every point off. Yeah.
Now
every point matters at this point of the season.
There's a glitch now. I'm showing Jesse's car with a whole bunch of damage on it.
Oh, yeah, that's definitely a glitch.
Yeah, it's a glitch. Because he hasn't even hit anything.
No.
He tapped the wall on the right side there earlier, way earlier. And now I'm showing the hood missing, the left front all kinked in, back left quarter panels all pushed up. Wow. That's an iRacing glitch right there, folks. You can see see all the damage that I'm showing on it, but are you seeing the damage on his car too?
Nope. It's clean on me.
Yeah, see, it's weird. Well, Brian Helm still out there in the lead by 9.9 seconds. So now Robbie is cutting that down big time. And boy, he is pulled way away from third place, Thomas Brandner.
Getting close to the halfway point of this race. Just a couple more laps and we will be halfway.
Well, folks, make sure you give us that thumbs up on the video there. We appreciate that. And if it's your first time here, please do subscribe. We always like to have our subscribers here.
Hit that subscribe button. It's only a click.
Well, Bentley Glazer is closing in on Thomas Brandner big time here. He has chopped that way down to, he is down to about a half a second. About a half a second behind Thomas Brandner now.
You got to crank it up camper here, Rudy.
No, I don't. I wish I did too, because this would be a great one for a crank it up.
Need to get on your crank it up guy and get some more cams.
I haven't seen him in so long. I'm gonna have to get a hold of him, I guess. And I know he
sent him a message.
He's been working a lot, and you know, it takes time to build them. You know, it takes a lot of time, and you know, I appreciate everything he did too. And man, it's just been great. And crank it up cams are awesome.
Definitely need one for Daytona. Or is it Talladega that you don't have one for? I know one of them super speedways you don't have one for.
Daytona, I don't. I do have them for Talladega.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, that's a good one to have it on, because boy, they're booking a 200 mile an hour around that joint. Jake Champion, Michael Gonzalez coming up on Jake Champion.
You need to send me a list of your crank it up cams that you do have, so I don't have to.
You don't have them?
No, I don't have them.
Oh well, I've got them all zipped up. I'll just send you the zip file. Heck.
Okay, cool. That'll work. Works for me.
Michael Gonzalez goes into 7th, passing up Jake Champion. Jeff Hollingsworth 9th. Daniel Smallwood 10th place. We've seen Daniel struggling, but hanging on to a top 10 here right now.
Brian Helm just continues to stay out right now and lead this race, clicking off these laps. Wonder if he's trying to make it on one more stop, Rudy.
I don't know, but he ain't going to be in the lead here very much longer, because Robbie Vrabel's down to 2 seconds behind him.
No, but if he can make it 5 to 10 more laps, he can make it on one more stop.
Yeah. That might be what
he goes 10 more laps. He's definitely going to make it. We got Schroeder coming to pit road now, making his next green flag stop.
Evans, he is 24 laps down right now. He's been in and off pit road a good many times. Justin Warner on pit road. Logan Powers has picked up a couple more positions. He's up to 16th. He's got that never give up attitude, and boy, that's what I like in a racer right there. A lot could happen out there, and the whole race could change. And you never know. He could come out of here with a top 10.
But you know what I like about that? Logan races for real, so that's a good tone to racing career. So I like that too.
He knows you don't give it up. You know.
Here we go, Rudy.
Yep,
the leader's just about to give it up. Yep, there he goes. Robbie drives on by. But like I said, I think Brian Helm's playing in the one-stop strategy here.
Yeah.
One more stop from him, and he's going to the finish. So who knows how that'll work out for him before this is all said and done.
Right. That's right.
Worked out pretty good so far.
Well, Jesse Schwartz is up to 6th place now. He's only 2 positions behind Bentley Glazer, but he is about 8 seconds behind him. And now his car's fixed.
Brian Helm's going to come in here in just a few laps and have 4 Mr. Feelgoods, while everybody else is going to have a bunch of old rotted tires. So still a long way to go, though. We are past the halfway point. Working from lap 69 to 125. Had a bunch of cautions early on, but we have been caution free since about lap 16, Rudy?
Oh,
17?
gosh, yeah, something like that. I think they went green on like about lap 20 or something like that, but we've had 3 cautions, 9 lead changes already in
It
this
was
race.
ugly early on, but it's got a whole lot prettier as we went along here.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, and Brian Hellman Brandon.
Oh!
Ooh. It
That was
almost
close.
got ugly there.
Yes,
and look
it
at
did.
this. Bentley Glazer's going to pounce. He's going to get by Brandner here. It's going to cost Brandner a spot. Wow.
That was pretty nuts right there.
That's big in the championship because Glazer just picked up 2 spots.
Yeah, they went back green on lap 15. And they've been green
That's what
ever
I thought.
since.
It was like somewhere in the teens, yeah. So Glazer's up to 2nd place now. And Jesse's currently, he's moved his way up to 6th. He's probably going to be in the top 5 here soon. Brian Helms dropping right now.
Yeah, he's coming to pit road.
Yep, about time.
Yep.
He needed tires. He's made it into the window, though. I think he can go the rest of the way from here.
That's pretty awesome. And everybody else will have to stop.
He's going to be real close. If he runs out of fuel, he's going to be within a couple laps, man, because it's going to be close. They went back green on 15, you said?
Yeah. Somewhere right, left.
Yeah, he will make that. Yeah, he'll make it. Just doing the math. He'll make it.
I can't.
He went to lap 71. So if they went from 15 to 71, he's well within the window to the finish. They only got 50 some odd laps to go, 54 laps to go.
Yeah, they went green on lap 15. So yep, well, this has turned out to be a pretty good race.
Everybody else gonna be stopping, and he's made his final stop now. So this is it for him. We'll see how this works out.
He's 1 lap down, but he'll get his lap back. He's got fresh tires here. He should be able to close in on these guys and pass up a lot of them and be back on the lead lap before they have to pit.
Well, he'll definitely be the leader again before this race is over, if this stays green.
Whole different strategy out there for Brian Helm tonight, and we will be keeping an eye on just how that's going to work out for him.
Oh yeah, curious to see.
Bernard
Been a while
Persson.
since we've seen somebody steal one of these.
Yeah, no kidding. Bernard Persson, last one on the lead lap, has got a mirror full of the leader. Brable right behind him. He's about to go a lap down. 12th place for Bernard Persson. Well, we didn't see Galen Gidman again this week. That's 2 weeks in a row that he didn't make the race, and that's going to drop him even further in the points, Scott.
Yep.
So,
Wonder why Galen hadn't been around.
I don't know. Randall Drake, next one to go a lap down. He is running in 11th after having such a great qualifying time. Qualified 6th place. That's awesome for him. I don't mean that in a bad way. I guess I kind of come out wrong. That's great for Randall to qualify in 6th place. That's great. I didn't mean to say it like, he never does.
34 and the 64 are having a door-to-door battle right now, and they just had a moment. That is for position. So that could be for the lead when this all cycles through and people start making their pit stops. So those two are battling it up right there.
I mean, Joshua Schwartz and Brian Helm?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. And Brian's got them new tires. I'm just kind of surprised he hasn't
I think Josh made a pit stop, too.
Yeah, I think you're right. Yes, he did.
Yeah, I think so. He made his final stop as well. These guys are trying to go to the end. He saw what Helm was doing. He's pulled the same strategy card now. These guys are on the same strategy, trying to do the same thing. They're doing something different. I like it.
Mm-hmm.
And look, Josh losing it right there.
Yeah.
Losing a lot of momentum. And here comes the 34 back up on his inside. He's going to get back by.
36.
Like I said, once all these other, or 36, I'm sorry. Once all these other guys, it looks like 34 from the camera. I'm looking at it. But once all these other guys hit, these two guys could be battling for the lead right here. But the thing is, with them racing like this, they're burning up their tires, and they got a long way to go, man. So they shouldn't be doing this, honestly.
Yeah, right. You're right. Yep. Yeah, they're coming to about 45 to go here next time by.
They should just pick and choose which one's going to be out front and, call it a day on that for right now, because they're just burning up the tires. Gonzalez took it behind the wall.
Yep. Yep, he's out of the race. Aww. Wonder why he did that.
It happens, Rudy. It's racing.
Heck, he was running up there, and he's running like 7th or 8th or something. Oh. Well, Michael Livey coming up on Daniel Smallwood. Yeah, sometimes real life dictates something going on. Maybe he had to leave. So, Livey looking to the inside of Daniel Smallwood. Wow, he's getting it back. Look at this. Hey, you never lose. It's like riding a horse. You never forget how to do that. Get right back behind that wheel, and man, you're right back in it.
Yep.
Roger Wagner coming up on Daniel Smallwood now. Smallwood going backwards. Just back to 8th place.
And them guys that already made their pit stop, the 64 and the 36, they're starting to catch Jesse Schwartz now. And they'll slowly reel the rest of these guys in. The Brander, Glazer, and the leader. These guys stay out. They're just making up time on them right now. But we do have a lot of laps to go. So I think by the time these guys pit, they're going to have enough laps where they're just going to run these boys down.
Chris Pence driving around. Wow. Well, right now as it stands, Bentley Glazer is only going to gain about 2 points on Jesse Schwartz, as it stands right now. So that'll chop it down to a 23-point lead going into next week at Darlington, where they get double points.
Yep. Right now, Josh is trying to get by Jesse. So's the 36. Brian wants to get by as well.
Yeah, they're lap cars, so lap down.
Yeah, but they're on far newer tires. Jesse knows that.
Yep. Yeah, he just let them go. Don't fight them. Roger Wagner up to 6th. Smallwood on pit road. 4-tire change for Daniel. This will be his final pit stop of the day. And he's away.
Imagine we'll see the leaders here in the next 5 laps or so.
Yeah, Robbie's having to back off that throttle so much in the turns, it's really slowing him down.
Now Brander's getting run down from behind by Josh Schwartz. And he's just going to let him go. He might be coming to pit road here.
Yep. Brander's coming in. Making his final pit stop, yeah.
I figured we'd start seeing these guys coming to pit road soon. They could see these guys making up time on them. They needed to get the road. And we're coming into that 40 to go window. Next time by, 40 to go. Actually, this time by.
Yeah, 40 to go right now. All right, Brander coming in, giving up that 3rd place. Let's see what he does here. I don't think we're going to see any 2-tire changes, so it's going to be 4 tires, full tank of fuel, or enough to make it to the end. May have that calculated out. And he's away.
Rabel and Glazer, they're staying out.
Yeah, they'll be coming in here before long.
Randall Drake's coming to pit road.
I see now.
Robbie Vrabel stays out. So does Bentley Glazer.
Randall giving up about 7th position. was running really well. He was almost back up to where he originally started the race at. So let's see what Randall does here. It'll be a 4-tire stop.
Oh, we got one wreck, and we're gonna have a caution, Rudy. There's the caution. Oh man, Brian Helm, no. Oh man, you got to be kidding.
Who was it?
Wow. I don't know who it was that was spinning, but Brian Helm plowed him on the backstretch. Let me go back and see who it was that was wrecked out.
Brian Helm hit him. Oh my!
Yeah.
Let's go back and see.
Whoever it was is off the track now. I can't find him.
I think it was Michael Leiby.
Wow.
Okay, I'm on board here with Brian Helm. Oh, right there, I see it. That was. Let me get up here a little bit closer. Oh, that was Jake Champion. Jake Champion lost it. Let's rewind this back here a little bit so we can see what happened.
Yeah, Champion just took it behind the wall. Wow, I don't think he can get out of here fast enough out of that one.
Man, I'll tell you, he was just sawing on that wheel. Let me, I'm going to ride on board with him here in just a second. He caught that yellow line. Took it down there too close to that yellow line. Let's ride on board with him here. Watch the sawing of this wheel here as he took it down underneath Bentley Glazer. He got on that yellow line, and there he is, all over with that thing. Almost had it saved. Oh, and he's going to get into the wall, and there he hits the wall. Lots of damage, and he comes right up, back up the hill, and he gets hit hard by Brian Helm. Oh, my. Well, so much for that strategy that Brian Helm had.
Yeah, man, that's really a damn shame because he was having a good run here tonight. I was looking forward to seeing how that was going to cycle through for those two guys, and now we won't know because everybody's going to have 4 Mr. Feelgoods and all going to be on the same strategy from here on out. So, but how many times have we said it, Rudy? We sit here all night talking about fuel strategy, and in the closing laps, we get a caution.
I know it. Brian Helm, you got a copy? Brian Helm.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I got a copy.
Brian,
there you go.
Man, so sorry about that, man. It was just like you had no place to go, and we were following your strategy there. It looked like you were going to be on a strategy that nobody else was going to have and have a good shot at winning this thing.
Yeah, I was feeling pretty good about it. I was trying to work it out in my head whether they could make up 30 seconds on me or whatever it is to get in the pits and back out. But Jack didn't do it on purpose. But stuff happens. But I felt pretty good that I was going to have a shot at least to scare him.
I know it, boy. It was looking really good because Scott had it all figured out, man. And you were dead on. You were gonna be right there with these guys. I'll tell you that. You might have even had a good lead on them. So, but sorry about your luck, man. And are you ready for Darlington next week?
Not completely, but we'll get there. That's for sure.
Well, I'll tell you what, that's going to be an interesting race for the season finale here this season, man. Are you excited about coming back next season and giving it your all?
Yeah, I absolutely love this series and love what they're doing here, and I really enjoy racing with all the guys that are here. So, yeah, it's a great series. Love it.
All right, Brian. Well, sorry about your luck, brother, and we hope to see you next week at Darlington.
Yeah, I was just trying to snooker them there. I thought if they messed up in pits at all or whatever, I might have had a real good shot, but we'll get them next time.
Yep, I think you had it. You had something there. All right. Thanks for talking with us, Brian.
All right, man. Have a good day.
You too.
Have a good one, Brian.
Oh, sorry.
I got it in there.
Okay, so Robbie Vrabel, Bentley Glazer, Roger Wagner, Jeff Hollingsworth, Joshua Schwartz in 5th, Thomas Brander 6th, Jesse Schwartz in 7th, Michael Leiby 8th, Daniel Smallwood first car lap down in 9th, and Bernard Person lap down in 10th.
And some guys around here. Looks like Randall Drake, Thomas Brander, Jesse Schwartz. Some guys getting away around here. Chris Pence.
The field's gotten a whole lot shorter. And good news is Logan Powers now gets into the 14th position. So we were worried about him having a decent finish, and he stuck with it. Look at this, 14th.
Not too bad. He's still got a chance to get some more. We still got some laps to go here, so he may wind up getting a few more spots before this is all said and done. Because we're gonna bunch them all back up here and go racing real hard again. So get us going, Rudy.
He's going to get by Brian Helm here in the next lap, so that'll put him up to 13th. Wow. Okay, Robbie Vrabel electing to start on the outside, letting Bentley Glazer start on the inside. Let's see how this works out. We're about to go back green. And just a handful of laps left here. More than 30 laps.
Yeah, not too many.
Everybody on fresh tire, full tank of fuel, pace car in. Here we go.
Green, 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 green.
There's a green flag, and Robbie Vrabel immediately gets that lead back and holds on to it from Bentley Glazer. Hollingsworth. Look at this. Third place for Jeff Hollingsworth. And
what a recovery for him.
Yeah, we were worried about him. No sense in worried about him.
Grandpa Hollingsworth recovered nicely.
Yep, Grandpa Hollingsworth. Ooh, a little slick there going into 3. Roger Wagner closes right up on him, and he's going to pass him. That little bobble that Jeff just experienced right there in 3, that cost him 2 positions.
Look at Josh here. Josh making a bold move here. He's going to have to out of it. Hollingsworth up the track again. Smallwood's going to get by, so that's 3 spots that he's lost.
Yeah.
Wagner losing it a little bit. Here comes Josh Schwartz underneath Wagner here. Bringing it into the corner. Wagner fighting back on that outside. Josh comes up into him, has to get out of it.
Wow. Little tap.
Whoa, we got one back there.
He saves it.
Is it? Wow.
Wow.
Tough break for T-Brand.
Yep, what a save.
Been that kind of year for the 3-time defending champ.
No doubt. The whole season's been just full of surprises like that for him.
Coming to 30 to go, Rudy.
Vrabel with almost a full second lead over Bentley Glazer. And Roger Wagner in 3rd. What a comeback for Roger. We didn't think Roger would be up here in the top 5 racing it up like this here, but well, he's recovered nicely.
Yeah, he has.
Uh-oh, somebody's engine just let go.
Brander?
No. No, somebody sitting on pit road. I think it was Brian Helm. Brander's coming to pit road, though.
Man, that's a tough break.
Yeah, man, it is. Jesse Schwartz, 3.7 seconds back. He is 4 positions behind Bentley Glazer, and as it stands right now, he would only have a 21-point lead going into next week's race at Darlington for the season finale, with double points looming.
You just got to get to the finish here.
Stream King, good to see you in chat there, buddy.
Ooh, Roger losing it big again. He's going to lose a spot, maybe 2 here. Here comes Josh. He's going to try to pounce. Nope.
Them two been battling each other quite a bit here in the closing laps. 28
all 3 of
to go.
these guys.
Yeah. This is good racing.
Keep going back and forth. They got Smallwood and with him there. I think Smallwood just kind of, he's going to pick up the spots here if they wreck each other out. So, and there goes Roger.
Oh,
Roger sideways. What a save. What a save.
Holy smokes.
I thought we were getting a caution for sure.
Well, Smallwood's a lap down, don't forget.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize Smallwood was a lap down.
Wow, what a save for Roger Wagner right there. Man, that was great driving. I don't know, while these guys are going green here, I don't know if I can, let me go see if I can go back here and let's ride along with Roger. If I went back far enough. No, right there. Oh, I didn't quite go back far enough. Let me go back a little bit further here and we'll ride along with Roger here. And it was just, he got loose on his own. It was just the arrow coming off of, I would have to say Joshua Schwartz passing him on the inside. But what a job Roger did saving that car and kept it off of the wall and in progress of that. Good driving, Roger. Golly, man. Oh, he's still hanging on to 7th place, so that's good. He's still on the lead lap. Last one on the lead lap. He just drove around Bernard Person. Bernard back in 10th, 1 lap down. And I think Brander has taken his car behind the wall. Well, he's still sitting on pit road, let me put it that way. I think he's calling it a day.
Yeah, I think he's about called it a season. I think he's had just about enough. Been that kind of year for the champ.
And boy, I'll tell you what, look at this Joshua Schwartz. I'm telling you, this guy has, his driving skills have like, oh my God, I don't even know what to say. His driving skills have improved so much.
Dramatically.
Yes.
And T-Brand did take it behind the wall.
Yeah, he did. Oh, man. I don't know if we could get him up here to talk to him or not. You want to talk to him?
I'll let you handle that, Rudy.
Okay. Thomas Brander, you got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
Thomas, calling it quits for the night, buddy?
Yeah, look, I mean, he said I dumped him on this there. I mean, I don't know. It is what it is.
Yeah, we seen you get really loose there and almost lose it, man. What a great save that was, Thomas. I'm telling you.
Yeah, I mean, at that point I was done. I mean, he wasn't going to take, after the black flag, he wasn't going to take it off. Said I jumped him on the restart. It looked like to me the whole field was going. I'm looking at the leaders. They get on the gas, I get on the gas. I mean, it is what it is. I'm so fed up right now. This is about as mad as I get, Rudy.
Well, sorry about, boy, it's just been one of them seasons for you this season, Thomas. I'm telling you, just unbelievable season.
Yeah, I mean, we had another good run tonight, and that caution comes out. It's unfortunate you get put behind some of these guys like Randall that consistently laps down. Cars beat up. All they're going to do is keep the race from going on, and you look at the leaders, you anticipate the start, so at least you can get around them and give yourself a chance here for the final 30 laps, and then they put a black flag on you because they don't go when the leaders go, and you got the other guys out there saying, hey, I win with the leaders, and it is what it is, man. I'm kind of tired of it. It's frustrating. It's a shame because we had another good car tonight. We should have been up there battling Robbie and Bentley, even though both of them had really tough cars. And I'm curious to see what happens here. I think they are going to throw in a pretty good show.
All right, well, Thomas, sorry about your bad luck here tonight, and thanks for talking with us, brother.
Yeah, man, 10-4, guys. I appreciate you guys putting on the show again.
All right. Wow, a lot of frustration in his voice.
Some Friday night fireworks right there.
I'm telling you. Joshua Schwartz, 3rd place. 18 laps to go here, folks. Hollingsworth hanging on to 4th. Uh-oh, Michael Leiby getting around Jesse Schwartz. Jesse's not going to fight him either. I think Jesse's got that big picture looming over his head right now. I think he's what he's looking at. But boy, yeah. what a run for Michael Leiby tonight. Wow.
Yeah, he's had a nice recovery because he wasn't running this well earlier in the race, but he's had a nice recovery. Well, what a race it's been, huh, Rudy? Had a little bit of everything tonight.
I'm telling you. It's been definitely one for the record books here tonight. It's been amazing. Our points leader back here in 6th, running 4 positions behind 2nd place in the points, Bentley Glazer. And Bentley's about 1 second off the leader, Robbie Vrabel. Robbie does clinch the most laps led here tonight. Right now, coming to the line, he will have 70 laps led. Great run. The other leaders that we've had out here were Adam Benefield, which led 3. Brian Helm led 15. Thomas Brandner led 14. Chris Pence led 1. Roger Wagner led 6. Joshua Schwartz led 1. And Robbie Vrabel has led 70. So we've had quite a few lead changes.
Yeah, Robbie's pretty much dominated this race from the broadcast booth last week to top step on the podium this week. He can come home a few more laps. We'll be talking to Robbie again.
Yep, I'm kind of surprised he didn't want to be up in the booth with us again tonight.
Nah, he had work to do, Rudy.
Yeah, I know it.
Putting in work tonight.
Well, he missed that last week. We heard him when he was in there talking with us, and he enjoyed his time in the booth and said it was really good to see the race from a whole different perspective. Like we get to see it every week, but he missed that. He missed being out there racing it up with the boys. And Robbie's a good racer.
Well, he's definitely put on a show of his own tonight out there on the track because he's led the most laps and pretty much dominated this race tonight. I don't foresee him making a mistake, and we're going to see him in victory lane here momentarily, so stay tuned, folks. I will walk out on that limb, Rudy.
Joe Bangston, I'm not sure if I'm saying that right, but I don't think I've ever seen you in chat, but hey, welcome there, brother. Good to see you out there. Virtual horses. Where the heck do you do that? Race virtual horses. I'd like to get involved in that. Wow, virtual horse racing? What? Joe, where do you get involved in that? Wow, I want involved in that.
And does it involve money? That's my question.
It might. I don't know.
I would hope so. It's horse racing.
Blazer's starting to cut that time down just a little, down to 9/10.
A little bit. I got my eye on it.
Yeah, I wouldn't be a bit surprised to see him up there battling it up with Robbie, but he's down to 8/10, 8 and 9, back and forth. Jesse back here battling with Michael Libby. Oh, almost a little contact between them two. Roger Wagner, last one on the lead lap. 7th place. Daniel Smallwood, 8th. 1 lap down, first car lap down. If the caution would come out, he would get back on the lead lap. But the laps are winding down pretty quick now, Scott, and I don't know if there's going to be enough time here. It doesn't look like we're going to have another caution. I hope I didn't just jinx it, knock on wood.
No, I don't think so. I don't think we're going to have one. Everybody's pretty much just out. As long as nobody makes a mistake, just coming off the corner or anything, we should be good. I know Robbie doesn't want to see a caution right now. I know Bentley might want to see one, but Robbie doesn't.
Oh, horseracingpark.com. Let me write that down because I'm going to go check that out.
Well, there's a plug for that website.
Racingpark.com. I will check that out, Joe. Hey, you never know. I might be in there racing you one of these nights. I'm always into something new, I like to get into something new. I've been playing a lot of...
let me know how it is.
I've been playing Sniper Elite 4 and Witcher 3. Witcher 3 is pretty cool.
You're always playing something, Rudy. Would you give up the World of Warships?
Getting bored with it. Getting bored with it. They've got... I don't know.
Things get old. You play it for a little while, you got to move on to something else. I'm the same way. iRacing's really the only thing I've stayed consistent with over the last 3 years.
Well, Libby did get back around Jesse Schwartz, and I don't know. I think Jesse's just going to ride there. And he's coming to 5 laps ago. I don't think he's going to get up there and battle it up right now with Michael Libby. unless he's got something saved up for maybe the last lap to pick off one position, not really going to gain him a whole lot by taking that chance, you know.
Oh, Bentley Glazer's closing in here. We're going to get a little battle, I think, before this is all said and done. We're coming to 5 to go, and Bentley's starting to show a little muscle here.
Well, it would be something if he could win this, because he has not led a lap yet today, and neither has Jesse.
Stay tuned, because he's closing in here.
Yeah. I mean, neither one of them have led a lap yet today, but boy, if Bentley could come out of here and win this thing, he'd get some extra bonus points out of that, and even close that gap down even closer. I don't know what they get for winning. I think they get 3 points for winning. I'm not really positive.
Not sure.
I think they go with NASCAR points, which would be 3 points. So that would even, you know, he's what, 4 positions ahead of. So it'd be 4 and 3, it'd be 7 points he'd gain on him. That would chop it down to 18 points from 25.
Yeah, either way, it's going to be game on next week at Darlington.
Down to half a second.
3 to go at the line.
Jesse's still back here.
Coming up on traffic, too. We'll see. Hopefully this doesn't play a role, but you never know.
Yeah, that's right.
That's Chris Spencer coming up on. I don't think he's going to be an issue, but we've said that before, and it's been an issue sometimes. So,
yep.
Hopefully it doesn't happen.
Well, I don't think, it's not going to benefit Chris to get up here and race it up with the leader. So I look for him to, either move down low or up high and let Robbie get by him. And the quicker he does it, the better. And that's what he's going to do. He's going to stay high, let Robbie go low, and the quicker the better. Get it out of the way. Bentley's going to drive it in there too. He's going to get by. So no loss of any time there, except for Bentley might have picked up another 10th on Robbie. 2 to go.
Oh, and Bentley's in the wall. That's
that hurt.
Yeah.
That did it in for him right there. That knocked the momentum right out of that car.
Coming to the white flag.
One more lap for Robbie Vrabel here. The next to the last race in the season here, folks. Next week they go to Darlington. Man, you do not want to miss that race next week. That's going to be insane. Darlington. Double points night, too. Make sure you guys tune in tomorrow night for the Truck Series race here. And it'll be on MaxSpeedTV 2. Look it up on YouTube, MaxSpeedTV 2. And
that's their championship race.
Yep. And Robert Riley will be taking that. And here comes Robbie Vrabel for the win. Congratulations to Robbie Vrabel for winning here tonight at Kentucky Ice Skating Rink.
Bentley Glazer finished second. Joshua Schwartz third. Jeff Hollingsworth fourth. And Jesse Schwartz, your points leader, rounds out the top 5.
Well, there he is, Robbie Vrabel for the win. All right, folks. Well, we'll try to get some of these guys here to see. Joshua Schwartz comes in third. Is that what it was?
Yes, sir.
Joshua Schwartz. Holy
Josh,
smart.
Bentley, and Robert.
My goodness, let me get Josh up here. He's got to be jumping up and down for joy, I'm sure. Joshua Schwartz, you got a copy?
Yep, I got you.
Hey, you beat your brother.
Oh, my bad. I thought you were talking to me. This is Bentley.
No, Joshua Schwartz. Joshua Schwartz.
Yeah, it happens every once in a while. Set up.
Are you there?
We may have to come back to him.
He's having some issues there. I'm not sure.
We got Darth Vader going on there.
Something. Josh, are you there? I don't know. We're not picking him up. Well, go ahead and take Bentley there, Scott.
Bentley, you got a copy, buddy?
Yep, I got you.
Well, Bentley, you started fourth tonight. You come home second, chopped off a couple points off the points lead. You got double points looming next week. How you feeling about your finish tonight, and how you feeling about next week in the championship race at Darlington?
Tonight was really fun. This is one of my favorite tracks, and I love racing with Robbie. He's probably my favorite person to race with. We've always had great battles, and I wish I could have got a little closer to him, but we we were hitting the same lap times pretty much, and we were both on different setups, so that was fun too. So car handled different each time, and I made a lot of good pit road adjustments. So I don't know, it was a good race.
How you feeling about the championship race?
It'll take some luck. Hopefully, you don't hope bad things happen, but hopefully Jesse gets some trouble, and that'll help me. But that's about the only way I see it happening. Like if I beat him by 2 spots, it's not gonna work.
Right. You gonna have a fast car at Darlington?
Oh yeah, I don't know if the driver is gonna be there, but we'll try. Darlington,
Well, the driver's not too shabby on a weekly basis, so I got confidence in you.
Thank you.
Well, you got anybody you want to thank tonight for your second place finish tonight here at Kentucky?
Team APC and you guys in the booth and IWCR.
All right, brother. Well, good job tonight, and we'll see you next week with double points night and maybe a championship looming in your future.
All right, thanks.
Ready?
Can you hear me this time? Okay, I don't know what was wrong. I was talking, but you weren't hearing me. Yeah, we played a little bit of setup roulette. We all didn't know which one to go with, and I think I picked right this time. My favorite tracks are the ones that are like this, really. Always in practice, you're really angry because you feel like you have a horrible car and you're all over the place, but then in the race, it seems to work itself out. It was this setup I had was pretty consistent almost the whole run. Most of the runs I did pretty good. That last run I burnt my tires off trying to catch the guys, but it was pretty consistent most of the time. I didn't notice that much. It might have got a little tighter by the end of the race a little bit, but it's hard to say. Well, he did most of the work on this setup, so I can't really do too much there. But I did little tweaks to it for myself. But I have to thank him for working pretty hard on it. I think it's all going to be everybody racing the track more than anything else. It's going to be who can hit the wall the fewest times. Thank you.
Hey, Rudy, if you don't mind, I'm going to interview fourth before we interview the winner. Mr. Hollingsworth, you got a copy, buddy?
I do. What am I doing here, man?
Well, I thought you earned an interview tonight because we were talking to you earlier, and you were worried about the car blowing up, and you brought home your 8th top 5 finish of the season, and you've really been running strong here late. And I know that's got to feel good to finish 4th tonight after you being worried about the car blowing up earlier.
I do. I was amazed that it was low on straightaway speed, but on the long run, I was actually matching the leader's laps. We were all talking in here. So, again, I want to say sorry about that big one there. Just really, I just watched a replay. Didn't expect him to slow down that bad, and that's not like me. So, apologies to everybody who was affected. That was all me.
Well, when it was all said and done, man, you brought home 4th place tonight, and it's another top 5. Like I said, it's your 8th of the season. How you feeling about Darlington next week in the championship race?
I love Darlington. I feel good about it. Hopefully, we bring home a good finish, and this points race thing is pretty cool to watch. And yeah, Darlington, I like it.
Think you might get that second career victory next week?
Yeah, if I can convince Robbie and Bentley and the Schwartz brothers and Thomas Bradner and all these other guys not to show up, maybe.
Well, if I'm not mistaken, you beat him a couple of weeks ago, and you almost beat him the week before that. So,
Yeah, it's good. It's good, strong competition. You know, I've talked to you before, and I've also talked to Rudy. I just hate when I get into anyone, so I really hate it when it causes a big mess. So I'm just feeling bad, but I feel good about my race. I had a lot of fun. We were on here cutting up as usual. A couple of my teammates didn't make it to the end, and that sucks. But feel really good, man. I'm a long race person. When the race goes long, I'm old, and I guess I'm just better at that than I am the short stuff.
We know
you're not that old. I'm only a couple years behind you, so make it sound like you're ancient.
You know that should put you in the top 5 in the points, because that'll put you over Colton Davis. You were only 1 point behind him coming into tonight, so that should bump you up to the top 5 in the points.
Yeah, and that stinks for him because I noticed he quit right after that melee too. So he'll be back next week, and yeah, I feel good about it, man. I mean, I've run when I can run. I got a couple of what do you call it, where you don't race provisionals, and I'm still up here, so I feel good about it. I always have fun with this league. I don't want to make any enemies. I'm going to pull Roger's side and personally apologize to him. He said something in there like he was wondering if I had something about it against him because I hit him in the pit, and that was an accident too. I was just not on my game tonight. But congratulations to Robbie Bentley. Robbie started talking too much and driving less, and at the end there, and Bentley was catching him, so that was going to be exciting.
Well, right on, Jeff. You got anybody else you want to thank them?
APC, IWCR, you guys in the booth, and my sugar mama.
Definitely got to thank the sugar mama.
Yes, sir.
All right, brother. Well, great job tonight, and good job coming home fourth place. We'll see you next week at Darlington.
Yes, sir. Oh, good job, Josh. Forgot to say that.
Thanks.
Rudy.
All right, we got the winner here, Robbie Vrabel. You got a copy.
You know it, man. How's it going?
Well, congrats on your victory here tonight. We were just talking, Scott and I, about last week you joined us in the booth, and we know you enjoyed that, because you told us many times how much you enjoyed being in the booth. You got to see the race from a different perspective. But I know that racer in you was just eking at you, man. You wanted to be out there racing with these guys. This week you got your wish. You brought it home. You led the most laps tonight, gained a bunch of, got a lot of bonus points out of this here. 85 laps you led tonight. Tell us about that racing out there tonight and just how bad it was or good it was.
I was all car, man. When we were working with One Up Motorsports back during the peak season, we had a really good Kentucky setup for the pro race that Taylor ran, and I grabbed that and just loosened it up a little bit because it was so tight for the day, and this thing was just on a whole other planet, man. It was all car. This is a dream for people to drive a car like this around here. With how bumpy this place is, and yet how fast and smooth this was, it was 100% car. I was just the lucky one to be behind the wheel with it. Tried getting Bentley and everybody else to drive it, but Bentley had something that he really liked, and it was the fact that they were so even there was a lot of fun. Bentley was coming there at the end and had me worried. I felt like I was better than him in 1 and 2, and he was a lot better than me in 3 and 4. So I was just using that runoff at turn 2 and trying to do everything I could down in 3 and 4 to keep that gap as far as I could. But I figured when he got to me, I was just gonna have to race him on the outside and see what we could get. But all in all, it was awesome car. The racing was good. Get some cautions there. Part of racing. I was just happy to keep the car clean and fortunate enough to stick around to the end and lead as many laps as I did. Like I said, that's all car right there.
Well, we didn't, we seen him closing up on you there until he got into the wall there. He tapped the wall, and that kind of slowed his momentum down a little bit. But he was closing, and I think if you'd have had another 5 laps and he wouldn't have got into the wall, I think there would have been some serious battling going on there between the two of you, man. I'll tell you, it was looking very interesting, like it was going to head in that direction. So, but you did what you needed to do, Robbie. You got out there, you led just the most laps. You did a great job out there, man. It just seemed like nobody really had anything for you but Bentley, and man, it showed the powerhouse of your car right there. So, you got anybody you want to thank for this victory?
Absolutely, man. I want to thank everybody at Air Precision Chassis Works, Taylor Hurst for working on the setup. Also, Jason Miller from One Up. Now, this was their masterpiece. Taylor could have easily won the pro race here if it wasn't for his internet going out during that race. He had such a strong car. This is the same setup, man. It was just minor adjustments to loosen it up and get it to turn in this weather, and that was all them. So hats off. Thanks again, Taylor from APC, Jason Miller, One Up, all those guys. Air Precision Chassis Works, GameVox Gaming Servers, A10 Hawaiian Ice, Brad Newman Photography. I know there's a bunch of them here. I Analyze Racing, and last but not least, Eddie Sneva for this awesome looking paint scheme. He wanted to throw me a Canada car because I'm Canadian. He wanted to do something for me, and I love it, man. That thing looks great. Love the little Canadian flag on the side there.
Yeah,
It's a sharp looking ride at night, man. I was loving it, so I'm just happy to put it in victory lane and give him a shout out. And also, I want to thank Super Terry Bull in the chat there. He's a pretty big fan, so he called it before the race that I was going to win, and I'm just happy that I could deliver for that man right there.
That's right. Yeah, he has steadily become a regular in chat, and it's good to see him. I'm not sure. Somebody did say that they thought he lived in England or something. Or
yeah,
is that
I believe
really?
I saw last week. Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah,
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
And, one more thing, I want to thank you guys for broadcasting this. Randall Drake for putting the league on. Without you guys broadcasting, we don't get the recognition. Without Randall putting this on, it doesn't happen at all. So thanks to you guys as well.
All right, Robbie, we'll go celebrate that win, man. Well deserved, man. That you definitely showed some power out there tonight. Congrats.
Thanks again, man. You guys take it easy. Have a good night.
All right, you too.
Congrats, Robbie.
Thank you, boy.
All right, Scott, let's run down through the results here. Robbie Vrabel coming home with the win here tonight. The next to the last race of the season. Next week will be the last race, a double points night at Darlington. Bentley Glazer closing in, but not enough to get there and race it up with him. He will finish in second. Joshua Schwartz with a third place finish. This is the highest I think we've seen Josh this season, isn't it, Scott?
Yeah, it's definitely up there.
Yeah,
I don't remember him finishing on the podium too much, but yeah, he's definitely having a good season. The best season we've seen him have yet here in IWCR.
That's a fact, yes. Jeff Hollingsworth coming, man, all the things he went through tonight, and we talked to him, man, he got damage on his car, got it fixed, fast enough that he stayed right with it there and finished in fourth place. So congrats goes to Jeff Hollingsworth. Jesse Schwartz, our points leader, will hold on to the points lead going into next week, but that gap is closed down by, 4 points? Yeah, so it'll be about a 21, roughly, unofficial, about a 21-point lead going into next week, but he will finish fifth. Michael Leiby coming from the back, man, great job out there. He will finish sixth. Roger Wagner staying with it and finishing seventh. Daniel Smallwood, eighth. Randall Drake, ninth. And Bernard Person, 10th. Scott?
Chris Pins finishes 11th. T-Brand finishes 12th. Logan Powers 13th. Brian Helm, we saw him have a different strategy tonight. Lead the race at one point. It was a damn shame to see him get in that accident. He'll settle for 14th tonight. Jake Champion 15th. Michael Gonzalez 16th. Justin Warner 17th. Evan Schroeder finishes 18th. Jeffrey Porter 19th. Adam Benefield finishes 20th. Mason White 21st. And Colton Davis rounds out this field of 22 tonight here at Kentucky.
All right, again, congratulations to Robbie Vrabel for his win here tonight at Kentucky. Thanks for watching here at IWCR, folks, and we'll see you, we'll be back Sunday night. Yeah, Sunday night for SRA. Till then, folks, stay safe and have a good night.
Have a good weekend, everybody, and don't forget to tune in to MaxSpeedTV 2 tomorrow night for IWCR's truck race, their championship race tomorrow night. Thanks, and have a good weekend.